I guess we are live now. Hey, Card, how goes it? Anyway, so on that note, though, let me turn this down a little bit. So, on Pillars of Eternity, we're probably going to be doing Devil Karak and all that stuff. It's going to be interesting. And what's up? Let's see what else. Alright, we're going to probably do some side quests too. But, on that note, though, White March is going to get interesting with what's going on. While I'm at it, I'm going to go ahead and also tweak some things over here, because I didn't get enough pre-stream time to actually plan this out. There we go. But yeah, how's it going, Guard? Alright. Let me just go ahead and get that everything set up then, since I actually jumped into live. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and enjoy the Pillars of Eternity 2 soundtrack, which we will hear when we get to it. So give me just a minute to boot everything ready. Didn't even get a chance to boot up Steam. And that's Stream Avatars. There we go. Okay, Stream Avatar is booting up now. There we go. Okay. That's set up. And now time to boot up Pillars. But on that note, though, I hope everyone's Saturday is going well. And I think we are about to be starting up Pillars of Eternity. I am actually going to look at some side quests I haven't looked at when I first played the games. Or played the DLC. Let's go ahead and boot this one up. Oh, and there's the raid. Hey, Guard, how goes it? Let me go ahead and give you a shout out after this is done booting up. But how goes it, Guard? And Catastrea. Yeah, I saw you guys also doing Helldivers together. Awesome lurking with you guys. Hold on. Before I do anything, let me go ahead and give you guys a shout out. So I'm going to go shout out Guard. But everyone for joining in. I am Conan. I am a variety streamer right now going through Pillars of Eternity series right now. So let me go ahead and give you guys the shout out. If you have to do any post-stream alerts, or post-stream rest and all that stuff, feel free. I hope you guys had a wonderful stream. Here we go. And Catastrea, I'll shout you out too. Enjoy the TNG tumor. TG tumor. I cannot English. Anyway, but I just started up the stream, so right now and we are also doing whatchamacallits. We are doing the DLC for Pillars of Eternity. The White Marches. Oh, we got one of the other sound alerts. But yeah, go shoot him a follow. That was actually fun watching you two play on the Helldivers together. In the meantime, though, I'm gonna load up the game so it's not gonna be blasting out my ear. But on that note, though, as a heads up for anyone who wants to experience Pillars of Eternity, we are into spoiler territory for the DLC. Just a heads up. But otherwise, enjoy the show if you're not planning on playing it or anything else. I'm going to be trying to be focusing more on the side quests right now and companion quest lines. And anytime, guys. It was fun watching you two. Those automatons were giving you guys trouble. And also, thank you for the follow. And also, it looks like the cats are now starting up to Zoom right now, just as you guys rated. It's silly enough. But yeah, if you guys want to use stream avatars, it's basically lurker friendly, so any active chatters can have fun with the stream avatars, and there you go. And I may as well get to the raid message. I'm also, like I was saying, a variety streamer. But that also means I'm whatchamacallit, not really great at everything, so there we go. But right now I usually try to go on series focused stuff. So let's see, there's supposed to be a quest line out here we can go into. And the bonus of the series, I also try to read out dialogue too, since not everything is voice acted in this. Alright, let's see. Oh. So they're supposed to be not here. There. So apparently, this questline I never did in my first playthrough. Or, not that I remember, actually. And for those in the record, The last time I played this game was back in 2021. Oh, and we can actually grab something before we enter. But yeah, hope the stream went well for you guys. If you do need to do any post-stream stuff, feel free. I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, there's already something going on in this place.
It must be...
This dwarf is busy staring at the fire, slowly puffing away his pipe. As you greet him, he's visibly startled and his pipe clatters to the floor.
Sorry. Didn't hear you come in. My ears aren't what they used to be.
Are you hurt? We just barged into this guy's house for no reason at all. But anyway.
Wasn't the ogres, I can tell you that. Put a few arrows in one of those and they generally have the good sense to back off. But I've been hunting this wolf for near a year now. A man-eater. Cunning, nasty thing. Every time I get close, it just slips away. The beast has already claimed many lives. The first victim was my son, Saldrin.
Thirst looks down at his pipe for a moment, features hardening.
Got the better of me this last time. Distracted me long enough for one of its kin to turn up. Nearly bit me clean in half. I'm a few weeks out from trying again.
You said this thing is a wolf?
No ordinary wolf. A monster. This creature is big. And I see the signs it leaves behind. The mess it made to the last couple of hunters and the elk. Doesn't always finish its meals. Damn thing might be sick. Might have a bullet in its jaw. Something. In any case, it needs to be put down.
Where is this beast?
It roams the russet wood out to the west. Seems to have decided the lake is a good place to find prey. Yeah. It's picked off some scattered ogres from time to time. But mostly it's been going after hunters, travelers.
And hopefully the audio all checks out and all that stuff, but yeah, let's continue on.
Nothing to tell. Near misses, all of them. One time he clambered right up the cliffs to avoid my snares. Another time, he chased a bear into my camp.
But yeah, the funny part is the second playthrough, I actually never knew of this quest's existence until I actually went the extra effort to check the wiki for this to actually remember the quest lines back when I first did it.
I nearly had him once. I could hear him below, eating, and I had the gun aimed right for him. Until the wind changed. He charged headlong into the tree to get at me. Nearly knocked me off my perch. And when I righted myself, he was gone.
I'll keep an eye out for it.
It needs doing. But I warn you, this beast is not to be trifled with. It must make its lair somewhere to the west. If you mean to go there, keep your wits about you. Watch yourself on the mountain. In these lean times, everything looks like prey to something.
Yeah, and this place isn't exactly great for a character, especially considering the whatchamacallits. Considering the backstory of the city we started at Chapter 2, the city ending up being burnt down to a crisp in Defiance Bay, thanks to the faction we're trying to figure out, hunt during all this, that is causing everything to go out of whatchamacallit. Cause chaos and all that fun stuff. But for those unfamiliar, since I believe most of you guys are coming from Helldivers, this is basically a Baldur's Gate inspired game, so made by some of the former developers too, I believe, in there too. But the cool thing about this one is, well, it's not exactly Baldur's Gate. It does have a really interesting story that I'd love to see it concluded to, especially the Walker story. And especially after the ending of the sequel, which I will not spoil, but we will get to when we get to it. But since it's also made by Obsidian, it also has all the wonderful Obsidian story cliches, like you have all the wonderful gray area, all that fun stuff. And we're just getting knocked down by beetles that like to put oil on us. This is awkward. Oh right. Since I didn't get a chance to, Off stream, I actually did a little extra effort to actually change up Aloth to actually have this now.
Let's go.
Before he was running Mirror Image, which didn't exactly help. Well, we're in combat 1 for the moment. There's still a beetle here? Wow, I stepped away just to check on something, and beetles are still not dead. Goddamn. Silly little beetles. And while I love the lore of the universe, I actually suck at playing these games. As we saw at the very beginning of this game, you always had a rough start of this. But it is actually lore-filled, so it's just perfect for the channel. Oh, that's right. I also changed up my gear as well. Compared to last stream, I was running a greatsword. I am running now a mace.
My mind feels sharp as steel.
And also, 3 mothers dying. Or Cypher.
Pain, but I bleed.
Is not a good thing to have. The neat thing about the Pillars of Angry Mother's dead. Or knocked out. The neat thing about the Pillars of Eternity stuff, the Cyphers are actually really unique. And hold on. Dropping that down a little bit. It's a little too high. There we go. Gotta take care of these ice flights. There we go.
Right.
Onward. Hopefully we get a chance to actually rest here. Alright. Well, there is one of the wolves. Hold on, I'm gonna quick save here. Actually, hold on. This one is the Hunter's Favor. So, since I actually checked something before we started the stream and all that stuff to plan out some ideas for the quest lines. And this one actually sounded interesting because it actually sounded like there's actually more to it. Get out of that druid stuff. There we go. No, not there. Hold on, let me check something here. Anything out here? No. Let's continue looking around. Up there's a stag. Let the stag go free. Bunch of food for us, which is all good and dandy, but not what we need. I don't think it's there. We've been over there, so let's see. And here, just gonna check the map. Nope. You guys again. I'll be back if I need anything. Yep, apparently since our character is also a priest of Bareth, I chose this for actual lore reasons. We don't have to worry about having aggression from those guys who are basically the undead fellas. And priest of Bareth being the one who is the god of death is kind of interesting. Oh, what is going on over here? Let's go ahead and try to do this side quest though. And sadly, we gotta say goodbye to the Mr. Wolfie. There we go. And yes, Loki, I know you're zooming out there, aren't you, little guy? Ah, I think we found the cave. Okay. Quick saving here. Oh yeah, I hope everyone's weather is also doing well, because the weather these days is actually very... Oh, here we are. Druid Wolf. Standing tall amongst the wolves inhabiting the cavern, this creature turns to face you as you venture forward. Scores of wounds and scars riddle its hide, and one dull eye stares out blindly from its skull. It growls a threat as you approach. One echoed by its fellows. You know this as a half-wolf, or the spirit-shifted form of a druid. You see no gleam of kit intelligence within its gaze. At the creature's feet lie two villagers. One is heavily wounded. The other holds an arm across the stomach. He looks up at you with pleading eyes.
Help! Please help us!
As the beast turns to head its back toward the hunter, you sense a strange aura emanating from it. It is as if the hides are holding the tempest of the soul essence, fierce and all-consuming as a flame. Can you understand me? This is going to be interesting, because I don't know the choices of what's going to happen here, so... The creature snaps and snarls, evidently uncomprehending. It edges towards the nearest hunter, even as it watches you balefully with its single eye. Reach out for the beast's soul. It takes little effort before the beast's soul threatens to overwhelm you with its intensity. Wrath and hunger buffet you on all sides, until you reach through the storm to find a smaller, dimmer pulse of light, and are swept headlong into the memory. And this is the unique factor of Pillar of Eternity, is being the Watcher. You get to actually look at the souls and interact with the souls and that stuff. The chill bites into your cheeks. Your lungs burn a little from the run. You look down the little wooden carving in your hand and run your thumb along the edge of the carved bear spine. Totem has already brought you luck. You found 2 rabbits and as many snares, and that's a rare enough feat these days. You are certain now this is a gift from Galloway, that you were meant to find it in a lonely shrine and take it. And Galloway is the god of the hunt.
Soldier.
Your father's voice snaps you out of your reflections, and you rush forward to rejoin him beside the campfire. You brandish the hairs and catch a glimpse of a rare smile under his graying beard. But the smile disappears almost immediately, as a shadow follows over you both. You feel a rush of wind before the log comes crashing down, and roll out of the way just in time. You hear your father cry out in pain. Somewhere nearby, both the hairs and the totem slip from your grasp. You can feel the power surging within you. Your heart thunders in your chest, but instinct pulls your senses into order, and you feel a familiar stretch of limbs and sudden dizzying shift in height. But something is wrong. Your senses are fading. Rather than growing stronger, there's a howling in your head. Thank you, Automod. One moment. Well, thank goodness for the mod stuff. One quick moment. All right, back to the game. There's a howl in your head, like a screaming chorus, and everything in you shrieks for a bite, tear, and to eat. The memory slips from you, and when you come back to yourself, the beast is shaking its head, as to clear an itch clawing at its ears. Soldier? Hold on. I'm actually going to check the wiki on this. I'm actually kind of curious. I've never done this quest line. So, one quick moment. One catch though, sometimes we have to do this too. So let's see. Hold on. You are... Hunter's Favor. I'm just curious on here. Oh, we did this wrong, actually. We did this whole quest line wrong, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen when we don't do the right thing. The beast turns from his wounded prey to face you, lunging forward. So, from what we could have done, we could have actually saved this Druid Wolf if we did something else out in there. So we're just gonna go ahead and kill them, and then we're gonna reload the actual choice I would actually prefer to do. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and quick save here. So this is why I also quick save a lot, and I do highly recommend that for anyone jumping into this game. Or heck, even Baldur's Gate if you ever plan to. Let's see.
Right.
But on that note, though, since we are also on the topic of the variety, since I brought up the variety stuff earlier, I'm actually looking to look into more indie games to check out on whatchamacallit. In between this, or actually, I might do it in between Avowed and Pillars of Eternity 2. Because originally the plan was to actually have a bridge of whatchamacallit. Was that we're going to have a bridge of something indie spotlights, basically. A little indie variety series of trying little games. Not going to be able to finish it, of course. But, you know, something to try out in the future. And if it ends up seeing... Oh, here we are. So, you can apparently run into these that influence what happens in the cave there. But yeah, looking into something to check out. Examine the wound. Oh, this wolf lies in the snow, panting with exhaustion and pain. An arrow has pierced its foreleg, jutting gruesomely from the animal's flank. The wolf growls softly as you approach, tail between its legs. Examine the wound. The wolf appears to have crossed the hunter's path. A silver arrow juts the wolf's right foreleg, embedded a short distance into the limb. Even so, you expect trying to root the arrow without knowledge and care would provoke further injury. Leave it alone, because we need to get that bonus resolved. I'll come back to you in a minute, actually, buddy. So, we have a stronghold back home that can get us a little help here. We also have an ad incoming, so I guess now's the time to actually do a quick rest there to get that bonus for this. So, heading back home into the vanilla world, well, we do that. But yeah, doing a bunch of indie games. If anyone in the Discord side have any suggestions,
This place, as beautiful as it can
I will
be,
definitely actually
for
look into
children.
that if I have it. Apple, here we are. Okay, now we're going to head back out. Back to the White March. Back to Russellwood. And I'll definitely check that out. I'm looking for games that are like 300, below 300 reviews, or an itch game could also work too. Y'all followed the local water into the what now? We just left the stronghold too. Well, now we get to see the stronghold stuff. So one moment, that guy can't stay here because of the factor of the freaking bad visitor part. One moment before we continue that quest line. I mean, unless they already leave the place.
Last thing the deer would need
Landpath
is
and
another
Soul Hunter.
foreign colony.
And also, we got Durance here, being a bigot, so... Durance being Durance, everyone. Alright, let's head into here. Since we have ad break going on, we may as well do this, since that's kind of putting a pause and everything. Alright. And we also have, hold on. Not you. We have you over here. Ooh. In that case, hold on here. Yeah, you know what? Skull, you might just want to go now. I'll settle with this new fella. Hey, I just need a second of your time. Hi, greetings, Lady Alyssa. I mean, I was hoping to talk to you. I'm in a spot of trouble. This man's breath stinks of ale. You call your allies together. Motion the pusher to step forward. You're familiar with Dragon Age Inquisition? Same idea. Thing is, I've worked up a few debts in Deerfoot and a few other places. More than a few. Haven't got the coin, my lady. I'd pay it off if I could. I was thinking maybe you know someone looking to hire on or something. I'm willing to work. Don't worry, I can settle this. Wow, oh, that's actually not a lot. Sure, just take the money, I guess. Thank you, my lady. I wasn't sure anyone would care, really. It sure is. God's help, my lady. This ought to be enough to settle your debt. It is. I'll set up for Aina's rest to see about paying what I owe. Won't they be surprised? And I have a feeling you'll show back up. Alright, now back to the quest line. It appears the kitties have stopped their running.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Durance, gosh. Alright, now we can go ahead and resume that quest line with our bonus to resolve now. Which should put us at a good amount. Hold on. Just in case, do I have something else that can boost me? Hold on here. No, not what I'm looking for. Oh, there goes the ads. The ads are over. Oh, I remember actually running this back in the day. That can go on... Not you, not you, not you. I think actually you're fine with that one, actually. But no, what we're looking for is something to boost our resolve here. Speaking of resolve. Hold on, need to move that. There we go. Something temporarily put on to boost our resolve. Alright. Except, go back onto the White Marsh, back to Russetwood, and back to the Wolfie. But yeah, if you do the bad outcome, there's apparently also not any good gear you get, so may as well do the good thing. Because we're not actually evil, after all. Not like Ron Swanson, which is the BG3 character we do not speak of. Okay, you're still here. Good. Let me see. Oh, I'm still running Gon's Pledge, huh? You know, I don't even know why I'm still running that. You can probably you can maybe have Gon's Pledge. Alright. Quit saving this again. Resolve. Calm the wolf. You approach the wolf, slowly speaking in low tones. Gradually, the wolf stills, though it still gazes up at you with fear. Hold on. I wonder. A deer over here, buddy. Nope, okay.
Yeah?
How about you? Try to remove the arrow. Durance moves forward to aid the animal. Your efforts to calm the wolf seem to have paid off, for the creature remains still, save for an occasional whimper. Durance carefully removes the arrow, then binds the wound. Barely an instant after Durance finished, why did Durance doing this? The wolf suddenly scrambles to its feet. It regards you for a few long moments, and then sets off us free in a limping trot.
Yeah?
Alright, onward. So, then there's something else we gotta look for around here. I mean, outside a pond here, let me see. I think it's up here. Have anything else? Oh, okay, we're good. But on that note, though, I hope everyone's doing good today, though. Alright. Let me see what else we got in here. So, after this, we're going to go into this one, the Recluse of White Marsh, after the side quest. Mainly because I want to go see what that has. Or, technically, I already know it's there. Because that is actually my second type, but still. in terms of content stuff. I actually want to show that one. Over here? No, we already... Bunch of dead dudes over here. And a bear. Oh, wait, you're a bounty, aren't you, Greyjaw?
Worthen, raw.
Lavaru, beyond
Eldina, help us out here.
Navaru.
Lavaru, beyond seek.
Was not expecting a random bear to deal with out here, though.
Arthak. Worthen, raw. Navaru.
Oh, and we just exploded the bar. Whoops-a-daisy. Oh well. Alright. And no, not what I want to look at. Oil of resourcefulness. That's actually good for you, actually. Fine hatchet, journal page. Okay, that's just the bounty lore. There's Greyjaw. I think there's actually the
Indeed.
bounty.
Yeah?
But there's a shrine around here we're supposed to be looking for. Hunter's Camp, Woodcutter's Row. I think let's try over here. We haven't looked all over. Oh, here it is. The shrine is covered in a thick layer of snow. Fallen leaves and feathers, a pair of carving bones flanks at the altar. Examine the shrine more closely. The shrine does not appear to be frequented very often, though traces of old candle wax line the edges of the stone. Under the dusting of the frost, you note a rectangular section of the altar's surface that seems to be cleaner than the rest. As if something once rested here. Touch the altar. You can feel a tingle run up your arm as you set your fingers to the altar. And the instants after, the wind seems to die down, the sounds of the wilderness growing muted to your hearing. Then you hear a sudden, low growl, quickly joined by more. A vision strikes you like a sudden memory, though it is unbound by time or place. Within a sea of darkness, you see a great beast, formless, save for its gleaming fangs. It growls and snaps with increasing desperation and savagery, and for a moment you feel its rage as your own. A possessive fury that tears at you. Something has been taken, your territory threatened, and the price for it will be blood. The vision fades as swiftly as it came. The altar stands silent, and the air fills again with the occasional thrill of the birdsong. Alright, now I think we're actually good enough to head back. Let's just see if there's anything else we missed around here. Else. Oops, speed. Okay, that's fine. We don't need that. And over here. Oh. Alright, I think we're good to head into the wolf cave again. I think. There isn't anything else I can think about looking at. Right. So, we got all the stuff done there. So let's try round 2 with this and maybe actually not kill the poor wolf. For the druid wolf. As I butcher that. Druid wolf. Alright, let's head back into it. Here we go again. We already read all these.
Help!
Reach out for the beast's soul. We already read all these.
Soldier.
Soldier. Oh, no. Now we have to do something else here. Alright, so now it looks like we have to go somewhere else again. Hold on. So, we'll have to go back to our stronghold yet again and do another rest of stat bonus because we don't have enough dexterity for that. So, that's going to be fun. So, we're going to head back out. Yeah, well, that's our dex right now. 13. Okay. So the fun thing about the stronghold, since we already built it all up, we can just go back and get the bonuses and go back into it again.
Sure.
So here we go again, just using the game systems to actually try and do this stuff. But I will admit though, once we're done with the Durgan's battery stuff, which I think will be, yeah, they said will be Monday when we'll probably be done with DLC 1. So back to here, get past the skill checks, and I think we're good then. Need to find something for our decks though. So instead of
I
Resolve...
must say, I'm impressed.
Oh, and fun facts, these guys used to always install my place when I used to be here. 3 decks. Security reports of Resolve. Actually... Oh. Okay.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Oh! Thank you then for the hydrate. I'll go ahead. Alright, so I'm going to see if I can find something that can boost our decks really quick. Again, just taking advantage of the systems while I can. You know, remember I was saying something about decks? We're gonna borrow Green Mother's thing really quick. There we are. And now let's head out there. But yeah, just taking advantage of the system as it can. Alright, let's head back out there, hopefully for the last time and without any interruptions from the stronghold. But on that note though, off topic, what is everyone having for dinner tonight? If you're willing to share, of course. Earford, and he was able to defuse the situation. Oh, well, that was a good outcome for that fella. Alright. I should now, going by what we just did now, should have 17. Ooh, Indian food. Very nice. Hope you have a good time, son. Sounds really yummy. Alright, another quick save of this, and hopefully we'll be done with the quest. It's not a long quest. I'm just making it longer because I actually want to see the whole outcome I didn't get to experience in the first one. And here's the fun facts. Everything you do in this carries over into the second DLC and what you did in the vanilla and also in Field of Eternity 2. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's good to know. As long as it's a good one. Yeah, there's a few Indian places out here I have to try out.
Help!
Oh, that's what it was? We're gonna throw the torch at this truck. Alright, reach out for the beast souls. Throw the torch at the distraction. Or Solden. And throw the torch at the distraction. You fling the torch at the beast. It gives a yelp as the torch bounces off the hide in a burst of embers. The beast leaps away from the hunters, stumbling in his panic. But the wolves surge forward, snarling. We're still gonna have to fight you? Hold on.
And what does the flame reveal?
I didn't even mean to hit that. I want to go to the wiki. Let's see. So... Oh, we're supposed to back away. I've been doing this whole quest line the whole wrong. I was supposed to just back away and let them kill the hunters. Okay. That explains a lot. It may sound weird, but it's right next to a truck stop on I-10. It's like 15 miles from my house, but like I said, it's the closest option and somewhat good. Hey, as long as it's good, it's worth the trip. That's what I lean towards. I mean, like, I have some friends, and also near... Like, I have some friends who recommend a Sheets that is apparently opening up in my location at some point. Well, online friends in a location mentioned Sheets out in their place, and now I discovered it's actually opening out here. So, I'm actually going to go out the effort and actually try that because of them.
Right.
But yeah, on the note though, if it's worth it, hey, it's worth it. I'm all for that. Now we're going to try this again, do the right option this time. Reach out for the beast soul, go for it again, soldier in, back away. As you draw back, at least for the hunters, by the way it favors its leg, you recognize the wolf you helped in the wilds. Alright, so... Can we talk to you? Or can we look around in here now? Nope. Well, the hunters are dead, I guess. On that case. I didn't expect this one to be a little tedious questline, though. So the hunters are taken care of. You exit the solar room. Alright, let's see. Oh. Hunter. Okay, so we're supposed to trigger this and then head back. Okay. I'm waiting for the Buckies to open out here. We'll be the first one in the state, but if it is even remotely good, the one I went to San Antonio, it'll be worth an hour to drive to it. Ooh. I actually never heard of a Buckies.
Right.
Like, I've heard the name before, but I've never actually tried them. We're supposed to look for a hunter's camp. Down here. That actually sounds really yummy. Out here, for example, one of my favorite places to go out here is Morgan's Tavern and Grill. It's actually a really good one.
Your eyes see what
There we go.
mine see.
And there's the totem we're looking for. It's a little tavern, little place, and it has really, really good homemade food. They are a large gas station that has full deli, bakery, and candy shop. Ooh, that really sounds yummy. Okay, so by now we should be able to handle and finish this quest line, and then progress the main story with the Devil of Karak. Which I am not going to elaborate when we get to it, obviously. Alright, so now we gotta talk to these guys again. Or not. Find the Hunter's Totem. Oh. I am doing this questline all wrong. That is certainly. I keep fudging up this questline. But hey, at least we'll see the happy ending if we get this right. Okay, so we missed something at the Hunter's Camp. We're supposed to do mechanics check for. The question is, do I go back to the Stronghold and get a mechanic check? Oh, the fun thing here. I would prefer not to, though. Right, I can take my belt back. You can take your belt now. That I was originally going to give you. Back to here. And apparently we gotta go out here and... Hold on. We have to go out here and sneak for some reason, apparently. See why maybe I never did this questline back in the day, but it was gonna be this tedious. Then again, I was also playing a cipher, so I may have just bypassed all the text.
Secrets whisper here, I shall listen for.
Did we have a note in here? Hold on. Not what I want to look for. Note. No, that's Cademan Izo. That's something else. No, something else. Something else. All something else here. No. That's the Grey Jaw page. That's the hide. Okay. Hollow log. Oh, okay. Oh, it's not select. Oh, we've already done it. Okay. I just can't read apparently tonight. Okay. Back to the shrine. And then we can continue the main story. Well, now I'm definitely gonna have to check out look into a Bucky's and maybe find out if there's any around here. That one's on the list to try out too. If it ever opens around here too. Now we just have the long trek to go over to the shrine again, and there we go. Oh, they're only in and around Texas. Ah, I gotcha. Place the totem on the altar. As you set the totem back onto the shrine, the wind suddenly picks up, lifting powdery snow and leaves into the air. You hear a distant baying of hounds upon the breeze, and the air grows thick with the scent and taste of copper and gunpowder. The bear's carving's eyes seem to gleam, pinpoints of crimson against a sudden growing darkness. Lean shadows crawl against the backdrop of the stone altar, and for one timeless moment, you feel yourself being pulled away by a current of fear and ferocity, the thrill of chasing and panic of being pursued. Oh, that is interesting. At last, it releases you, and the shadow melts away onto the day's light. In the distance, you hear a mournful howl. And I think that's our cue that we're done with the quest line here. Did not expect that's going to be a little difficult there. But Arizona is cool. That's cool. Alright, and now it's going to load, and then we'll see the difference of what happened here. Oh, hey! It's Saldren. And the wolves are gone, and the hunters have probably eaten... Oh, wait. Yeah, I think the hunters got eaten while we were away. Alright, hey, Saldren. This young man nearly vanishes with his tattered furs. Both man and hide are covered in patches of grime and dry blood. His head snaps immediately. Snaps up immediately as you enter, and you find yourself on the receiving end of a fearful one-eyed gaze.
What? What's happened? Who are you?
Your father sent me to kill you. I found another way.
My father? Is he hurt? I only remember fragments. I remember being trapped, screaming somewhere inside myself.
He's injured, but he's alive.
Oh, merciful gods. I don't know what to say. What you must have seen of me.
He looks at the bones scattered across the cavern floor and cringes.
I remember the taste. How can I return home after all this?
You can make amends for your actions out here. You should help out Stalwart.
You speak sense. I can't run from what I've done. From the families I've destroyed. I'll return home and do what I can to help them. I will go home and beg my father's forgiveness. To you, I offer this. It is the dearest thing I own.
That was the whole thing we did this whole quest line
I will
for.
tell my father what you have done for me. If you mean to return to Stalwart, perhaps you will find me there.
And apparently there's something else in here too in this cave. Hopefully no more wolves. Grants Guardian Spirit on unconscious. Oh, you know who would definitely benefit from that thing? Hold on. I'm still running on Wyvern Resolve thing. Actually, you would benefit from that. Out of everyone, I think you're the one who's squishy enough to die enough to use it. Bone pile. And then we'll return and see the outcome of this quest line. There it is, Karak's brand. And this thing I want to grab for Aloth as well. Because currently I swapped the scepter off to this. Actually. 813 versus... and grants 1 fireball per rest. Yeah, I think I'll set up for this. Alright, now let's head back to town, continue this, and then we'll jump into continue the main quest line. Or actually, look in the next zone, and then continue the main quest line. Let's see the outcome of our actions, and go from there. I'm going to tweak the music up just a wee bit. about to... There we go. Yes, that should be fine. Just so it doesn't blast the background, but at least enough for us to hear. Because the music in whatchamacallit, Pillar of Eternity is actually not bad. Right, so we gotta go find Thirst's house first, or find their house first, and then turn the quest in. And then from there, I actually want to look at what Longwatch Falls is, and then we'll be good to go. I think of the two hunters, actually. Because we helped that wolf out, it was actually going to prevent them from going after it. There you guys are. Thirst. Will take some time, but Alyssa! Starlin explained some part of what you saved him, but I still cannot quite believe it. To think, all this time...
You couldn't have known, Father. Everything that happened, it was my doing. I tried to free myself, but
There will be enough time for that. Let us not dwell on it.
Stranger, I never imagined I could not hope to see my son again. But you have returned him to me.
There's no reward I can offer that will match that, but I hope you will accept that. Nod, Stoic.
You will always be welcome here. May the gods turn their gaze from you, stranger.
Oh, that doesn't mean I can take all their loot, though. But let's go ahead and move on. Alright, we're gonna go take in rest to reset everything for us, and then we're gonna go look at the other place. Because right now, I don't think we need a dex bonus. Actually, we'll keep the dex bonus. These are the two hunters from outside. Oh, hey, Harthy. How are you doing, Harthy? And as per reputations, being good with everyone. Eccentric, faintly mixed. Well, we don't talk about my reputation there. Let's go over here. About to sleep. Thanks for dropping by, though, Harthy. I hope you have a good sleep. Travel to the hop. Oh, right. There was a reason to come here. And you gave me a weapon here, right? 10% ranged. Oh, we don't need that cloak for us. We can actually use that for someone else. Watch until EP sets in. I do hope you enjoy the watch, Harthy, and I hope I am able to lull you to sleep. A few odds and ends scattered by the path. There appears to have been a struggle here, but evidence is half buried under the thin blanket of snow. Wisp. How's the PoE going? Well, we just actually had to figure out how to use the wiki to figure out a questline I never did before to actually get the good outcome that I actually wanted, which involved a lot of back and forth to actually get done, and then deal with a drunkard along the way, who we actually got a good outcome for them in the process. So far, I think it's going good so far. Reach out to the essence. A soul fragment plunges into your memory. Your name is Yagir. You've never been more than 20 miles from home, let alone to the White March. And yet you've been climbing steadily higher for a week. The air is too thin, your clothes are too light. You barely got another 3 days of worth of food on you, but you never felt better. You've only a handful of fainting spells since you began your journey. You've had as many as a single day before. But the dreams have been the best part, despite the frozen, rocky ground and screeching winds. Speaking of sleep, sleep has found you each night and brought you visions of majestic peaks, wrapped in snow. The cold is but a sweet ache to your bones. As you hike into the wind, you feel that ache spreading along the certainty that you're getting closer to him, or her. Your soul twin. Oh, right, this concept. I'm not going to go into too much details, but there is a really interesting quest line on this subject when we get to another game. A stranger whose soul mirrors your own. One of the few people in Aora who could help you understand the constant torment of a split soul. The only person who could help you relieve it. Something approaches through the shroud of snow ahead. You feel a throbbing presence like heartbeat through linen, and you know. The vision ends, and you find yourself among Ygir's scattered belongings, while his elation ebbs from your veins. Inspect the area. An empty pack lies in the snow. It's been torn nearly in two. Awesome muddy tracks churn the ground. It's difficult to discern their shape or number, but they appear to lead north. Oh, okay, never mind. I don't like where this is going. Oh my geez, how many of them must you summon? Help me out here, Beetle.
Let's go.
That does remind me, we also have another thing we can use our companions to have too.
What?
And we just randomly ran into another side quest along the way.
Lavaru, beyond. Let's go.
That's the fun thing about Pillars of Eternity. You ran into side quests along the way.
Let's go. Lavaru, beyond. See.
There we are. Hey, Spirit, how goes it? Hope you're feeling better, by the way, with this sore throat and all that stuff, too. Alright, find the thermal pearl. Oh, what's this going here? Oh, more like a fuse. Buggo, can I summon you? No, I cannot summon you again. Oh, speaking of sunbeams, well, speaking of sun, let's go ahead and drop this. Apparently I have that and I have no idea where it comes from. You over there need to heal us badly. There we are. Oh yeah, hope all's going well, Spirit.
Lavaru, beyond.
Let's take care of... Oh, and Pelagina's down. No, not Pelagina.
Let's go.
Lavaru, beyond seek.
Lavaru, beyond.
There we go. Alright. And more. There is so many out here. Oh boy. Doing good, doing good. I was not expecting...
Slumber.
Oh geez, wow. Was not expecting AL to go down so quick. Doing good, doing good. Finally got some cool weather out here, so it's not boiling anymore. There are more. Oh boy. Durant, what are you doing, buddy?
Let's go.
Ooh, nice. Speaking of where... Oh, right, Ayla. Ooh. A jumper. Nice, Spirit. Oh. And who got knocked down?
Did
Oh.
it just get quieter?
Mm-hmm. This is a spicy fight. I don't even know if these two will survive, but it's gonna be rough.
Come on, Pelagina, hang in there.
It's up to this guy and the Spirit to help us out. That is awesome, Spirit, though.
Damn it!
Yeah, I don't think a deer is gonna survive this. But... Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Spirit mentioned pace. Speaking of Spirit, when this is done loading, I will also do a shouting at the Spirit. Wait, did the hydrate not go off? Hold on. Hydrate didn't go off there. Huh. Well, it's supposed to play. I guess something happened with sound alerts there. Okay. Well, since I'm already out of here, let me check something here. There we go. Shout at the Spirit Knife. Which, if you haven't already followed Spirit Knife, totally do. It's probably sound alerts bugging out again. Because Spirit is actually a fun streamer and all that stuff, and also the adorable Froggy mascot is the cutest thing. Yeah, we already read this. We're gonna play through all this again, inspect the area, leave. Take a quick save here so we don't have to do this again. Bubba's the cutest thing. And anyone who doesn't love Bubba is a monster. Oh, come on, like a few. Now we have to fight these guys all over again.
A voice falls.
Durance is already dead again. That's surprising.
Let's go. Fire fills my veins.
So then I played a cozy game where I was literally a frog called Bubba. That is awesome. I think I may have looked in that one potentially. I don't know. How was it actually recent or? Because I could have sworn there was a Hello Kitty stream potentially at one point. Ooze, you're still around? Why is that ooze still going around?
Feels sharp as steel.
I'm more confused why that ooze was still alive though, but anyway. Okay, yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of. I think it may have been the Hello Kitty thing. Alright, let's take a rest. Cozy Caravan. Oh, okay. That is cool. Let's get rid of these leg of fuse. Hopefully without everyone not dying again this time. Except for, no, wait, no. Green Mother's the first to die.
Let's go. Let's go.
Case in point with everyone going down, this is probably why I'm never going to go into the hardest difficulty. Even though I would love to 100% this game, I doubt I can manage it. But I have that note though, before we do actually finish off, when we get to the end of Act 3, I'm going to finish the Act 3 and all that stuff, but after we see the endings, we're going to jump into, whatchamacallits. The Endless Paths, they call it. Which is under the place and actually has a 10-floor quest line. Grieving Mother, you're not even helping us here.
What?
Okay, good, you're healing. There we go. Probably take these guys out.
Let's go.
If only we can stop getting paralyzed, though. Take this. Well, I'm out.
Like an
Elgina just standing there.
A voice. Your thoughts must flow deeper indeed.
We are. Yeah, we know, Adir, you're low health.
I no longer sense our merry friend.
Well, at least he's knocked out and not. Oh, wait, no, he's back. Adir, you and your second life. The one thing about Adir that's broken is his armor thing, which actually makes him stay alive. And he's dead.
Permet kong swalias.
Pelagina's the only one who lived this time, it looks like. Or not. Nope. And this is a spicy fight, not gonna lie. Was not expecting to go out here and all of a sudden deal with a bunch of deaths. But these enemy types are actually one of the harder ones I've experienced. Fun part is, they also show up in the next game, too. Not as tedious, but they do show up.
Right.
Let's take care of these guys up here first.
Let's go. Let's go.
Mainly because I'm hoping this will reduce the numbers and we don't have to deal with the rest of them. Oh, hello. You did something you should not have been doing there, Redfin.
Lava.
There we go. That way we don't have as many of them swarming on us, we're a lot better. But when they're all swarming on us, it's hell. Right. Hold on. Move over here, guys. Take another save. I don't want to take a chance of dying again and having to do this all over again. And also, just to check something, how's our formation looking? Okay, good.
Let's go.
Take care of the little guys.
What?
And then this dude over here. Thanks to Brooding Mother, we can actually not deal with them for now, because they're fighting each other. So thank you, Brooding Mother. Okay, now you can kill him. Okay, finally we got a better chance this time. Surprised this fight took so long to do, though. Me over here, do you?
Someone felled them.
Oh, that's probably why this fight is hurting. This fella has so many flames on us. Yeah, no wonder we were dying all the time with this AoE that they keep doing. Jeez, I am glad it's over, though. I am glad it's over. And all it had was a fine fight. Okay. Brush, nothing. And what is that? Yagdir's journal. Interesting. We'll check that in a minute. Take it. Right, so we're gonna head back to there really quick. Oh wait, hold on, who's better half? I don't recall that one either. So we'll come... Actually, you know what? Two birds, one stone. Let's not turn that back yet. We might find something that has something back out there. So something about a cave behind a waterfall, huh? What the journal said. Okay, so let's go try look for that. Well, we found something else entirely up there. And more of them.
Worth it. Got it. Let's go.
really need to look into your paralyzation there, Green Mother.
That's not very helpful.
Let's go. Stunsen et Bostenar och Bass.
Alright, Beetles, you're almost done here.
Let's go.
That's not very helpful.
Thing about it being on our side is we can also beat it. So goodbye, Mr. Beetle. That is our friend for now.
Let's go.
Alright, so we're looking for a waterfall, huh? You feel someone nudge the small of your back. Turn around, no one's standing there, but you feel it again. Something is moving in your pack. You open your pack and hear a soft burbling sound. As you rummage through your belongings, something slick brushes your hand. It's a baby Lagufet. It watches you with non-curiosity. Eggshell fragments still stuck to its body. You're the first person it saw. It's gonna think it's your mama now. That little four-armed baby fish is your son now. I couldn't be happier for you. We got a son. Oh, I forgot to put that in there. Well, temporarily, let's put our son up with us for now. Our new son. Alright, we'll probably head up there next. The mini pets in this game, let me tell you. Speaking of, now we're killing more of its kind.
That's not very helpful.
Here, you're almost dead again. There we go, jeez.
I no longer. My mind feels sharp as steel.
Okie doke, this is a spicy spot.
I no longer sense our merry. I'm ready. Stunsen et Bostenar och Bass.
Yeah, probably doing that would help out.
A voice falls.
Guys, you're kind of dying over there. And grieving mother's out. It's just up to these two.
For the Republic.
Lavaru beyond seek.
I'm ready.
Hopefully our wizard friend can kill them before we have to do this all over again.
Beyond seek.
Yes. Kalos, help us out, please.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Algina can't exactly do that all by herself right now. There we go.
I'm ready.
And there we are. Fine robe and Durgan cogwheels. Alright. Another rest. After that. It's supposed to be a whatchamacallit waterfall around here, huh? Oh, I think I see it. More of them. Waterfall.
Let's go.
Another broodmother.
Stunsen et Bostenar och Bass.
Let's see. Grieving mother, you can hold that one. Let's see.
Hey,
And you can knock you down. There we are. And I'm already knocked out again, unsurprising.
I fear we've lost the...
They both slumber.
These ice blights, let me tell you. At least Alos can summon a phantom to help us out when he dies. And it's down to these two again. There we go. We're almost getting there. And in case it isn't
Pallegina, hang in there.
and in case it isn't obvious, the DLC is actually kind of hard to do. Hey, you were down, buddy. Nope. Alright, you can do this, Adir. Just you against them all.
This thing isn't doing the job.
Yeah, I don't think Adir's gonna do this one. Oh, good thing we got a save out here. Oh, wait, don't tell me I have to do that all the way back there. Yes. So you know what we'll do instead? Take care of the brood mother
Sure.
out here, and then we're just gonna go to the progress the main story. We'll come back to that one in the next stream. But I don't think we want to sit here watching me fight these guys all stream.
A voice falls down.
Of course you're down, Durance. You're always down. I'm out, obviously, because I'm getting burnt to death.
I no longer sense.
Hey, thing about a deer, you can always come back.
Our dauntless alien isn't doing so well.
And we can pick this fella out. There we go. These brood mothers are evil. Alright, take it. And then we know our son is out of there, so there we go. Instead of finishing the other half, I'm gonna save that for the other stream, actually. Take care of you first.
Lavaru, beyond, seek.
And then we'll start up the main story quest. At least, whatchamacallit, we're gonna be doing the Recluse of White March. Next stream, we'll continue this side quest line end of the joint, which will be on Monday.
Lava will be on seek.
Lavaru, beyond, seek.
Lava will be on seek.
And there we are. Alright. Then we're gonna get the little babu out. That fella just wanted thermal pearl for that, huh? Alrighty. Going to quick save, but then I'm also gonna rest just to have it out of the way. There we are. Okay, we're gonna go to Durgan's Battery first. Because that's where the Recluse is. More Lugafuse. And you know, I don't want to deal with more of them right now. I really don't. But technically, this is DLC is actually fairly short in comparison to the sequel, second DLC. Oh, hey, Elder Stag. That's a... Oh my, what the... Why are you guys killing me? What the... Why are the deer killing me? Not what I expected would happen here. I'm like, oh, hey guys, why are you all gathered there? Durance, you buffed the deer. They want to kill us, Durance. You buffed the deer. I am very confused, but that just goes to show that something's up about this place. Why did the poor things want to kill me? Oh, we may as well take you with me too, by the way, for now. For now, for the DLC journey, we'll take that fellow with me. Let us see if we can't find, whatchamacallit, Calvino. Bitter Spirit. Okay.
My thoughts will be as silent as my feet.
And this is... Somebody help me. Okay. Help! Please, I'm down here. Staying on a narrow outcropping far below the edge of the chasm, a villager waves his hand, arms frantically. Villagers are well out of reach, and the uneven, slick surface of the chasm would prove difficult to climb by hand. We have an ad incoming. I'm gonna go to Greedy Mothers because they're our highest decks. Durance has a solid grasp of the knots. Did I put it on Durance? I thought I put it on Greedy Mother. Trapped man prides himself against the chasm wall. Please help me, the ice is starting to crack. Looking down, the Greedy Mother can see another, smaller ledge further along the side of the chasm. It is close enough to jump to, but it may not be enough to support much weight. Jump down. Greedy Mother leaps into the chasm, land gracefully on the ledge. The outcropping groans underfoot but holds. On the ledge, the Greedy Mother has a moment to survey the surroundings. The trapped villager is almost directly below, his frightened face turned up with the Greedy Mother's progress. Examine the area. Greedy Mother takes a moment to look around. Several from the wall below appear to be covered by the sheets of ice, like windows set into the side of a chasm. The ice is pocked with air bubbles. Moving too quickly across the surface could cause it to shatter. Grapple down. Greedy Mother takes firm hold of the rope, gives it a few tugs to ensure it's still holding, and leaps away from the edge. Greedy Mother makes good distance, but soon comes upon a thin sheet of ice coating the chasm wall. Greedy Mother twists around it quickly and manages to land on the surface without shattering it. Greedy Mother pads a fragile section of ice, and winds begin to pick up. Take shelter in the gap. Presses onwards. Greedy Mother comes to the arms of the trapped villager and extends a hand toward him. When the Greedy Mother's hand is in mere inches of the outcropping beneath the trapped man, suddenly shudders and gives way. He starts to fall. Dive after him. The Greedy Mother drops down and grabs the falling man. The rope around the Greedy Mother wisp brings both parties to a painful stop. The Greedy Mother grabs hold of the man and hoists him up. The villager wraps his arm tightly around his rescuer. Sections of the outcrop begin to crumble away in the darkness below. Passenger in tow, Greedy Mother begins the ascent. Greedy Mother makes steady progress up the side of the chasm, and the rescued villager clinging tightly. Good job, Greedy Mother. Oh, thank you. I've been down there for so long. I thought I was done for. I'm heading back to town. Watch your step out there. Just some random villager trapped under there. Good job, Greedy Mother. Oh, just some Ogies. Hey, guys.
Stench. Even worse
Behind
than
us.
dead. Baragon spoke of this one.
Well, these guys don't seem to care because we actually got allied with you guys. So, hey, guys. This is a cavern. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into there yet. Oh, hey, Jay, how goes it? You just witnessed us save a villager. Alright, I'm trying to find the Calvino's workshop. I just need to remember where the hell it is. Oh, Terragar. Hello there. It's always good to see more kid in the road. You can relax for the time being. Ignat here will let me know if any ogres come up upon us. Dude, we're friends with the ogres. Ought to be heading down to the mountain soon, but I've got some supplies if you need anything. Do you know a man by the name of Galvino? I think everyone here knows Galvino. He has a cabin a little ways north of here. If you want to follow the roadways, then head into the trees. Let me see what you have for sale. Yes, that's what I needed, camping supplies. Thank you, buddy. Yo, Jay, how's it going? Ooh, don't mind if I do. Which does remind me, since you did do a shout, that does give me an idea. Aha! If you haven't followed Jay... Oh, we still have to get the Monkey Island one. If you haven't followed Jay already, then you have to. Starfield stuff is actually a lot of fun to watch. Or, I should say Sheffield. Yes. That's good. Wait, that's it right there. There's the cabin. I'm gonna take his stuff, though. I think that's the cabin. It has been a rough minute since I've done this DLC. And that is good. Yep, we're in here, thank God. Let's take his things. Don't see him here. And looks like the ad is over. Right at the Untamed Wild. Okay. We're just taking all his belongings. Why is your cabin trapped, my dude? Right, I should already know that answer, but you know. Taking a quick save. There is as I was just going to say, there is undoubtedly traps in here. As I am slowly and half dead right now.
Huh? Let Laval be on sea.
That's good, Jay. How's Maya doing? And I'm already dead. That's going to happen. I just realized that misshapen construct looks like it's made out of Adra. And we're dead. Well, we're gonna rest though in this basement of the cellar for this guy. I'm sure he wouldn't mind. Why am I not surprised everything's trapped? Oh, and hello! Speaking of cats, little Loki says hello. He just waltzed right under my leg to say hi.
Let's go.
Come on, Pallegina, hang in there.
Excuse me? Oh, right, the construct killed us.
Lava will be on seek.
And we're kind of stuck in this doorway right now. And I'm juggling a kitty that wants pets.
Let's go. Yeah?
Hold on, walker ability. Come here, big construct, buddy.
Worth it. Raw.
Lava will be on seek.
A deer over here, buddy. Can you knock him down, please? Yes, Loki, I know you want pets.
Beyond sea.
Lava will be on seek. I fear we have Griff Uligna.
Lavaru. Beyond sea.
Griff
Knock him down, a deer. I should really be using food a lot more now that I think about it.
Lava will be on seek.
Oh, we don't talk about that. How big is this tanky fellow, though?
Lava will be on seek.
Lavaru, Beyond,
Grith Uligna.
At least Alos helping out with that.
Lavaru, Beyond, Seek.
Lavaru
Beyond.
You almost got it, dear.
Lavaru beyond seek.
This fella is a tanky as hell.
Lavaru.
At least I have pillars of flame and fire.
Seek.
Thank God.
Let's go. Lavaru, Beyond, Seek.
It's going to be interesting when we get to whatchamacallit, the sequel, because I'm debating whether I should multiclass or not for Alyssa. Which you can do, because that's the one of the special things you get to do in that one. Or just stay as a priest.
Worthen.
Lavaru beyond seek.
Or alternatively, our priest can go have a turn of thing and go into a paladin role. Who knows? I don't think I changed class though.
Lavaru, Beyond, Seek.
Yes.
Well, we'll get to that when we get to it, I suppose. I guess while we're doing this combat, I'll go ahead and pet my little kitty cat.
Lavaru beyond seek.
But that being said, though, I cannot wait until we get turn-based mode on this, though. I did want to actually stream this by whatchamacallit. I did personally want to stream this when it came out, by the way. Or when that came out. Turn-based mode. But alas, I wasn't going to wait for X amount of time when that was going to happen. So, here we are. And also, Loki says hello to both Jay and Spirit. And everyone else in chat, too, who may be lurking. This thing is tanky as hell.
You're not getting through me.
Finally, jeez. Wow, okay, we good? We good. Man, the DLC enemies are tanky though. Not gonna lie. And we definitely need to take another rest in this guy's basement, nonetheless. Security reports cutthroat bandits in 3 days. Can you guys take care of that? Hey, you guys did it. Good job. My guys are good at it, finally. It's not trapped again. Why am I... Why is this place, Lord, is filled with traps? Or, no, wait, I know that answer, but still. You have got to be kidding me. Everywhere I step is traps. I mean, hopefully we're doing better than these guys. Let's put it that way, huh? What the... yeah, hopefully we're having a better day than Alyssa and the canyons.
Mow it.
In this trap-filled place.
Let's go. Worth it. Raw.
Grith Uligna.
Lavaru. Let's go. Nothing is closed to the perceptive
It's trapped.
mind.
It's not trapped. That's trapped. Experimental note. The discarded notes read, Radicho, 3 weeks of hard work gone and fully attracted to flame with them. These crude materials are unstable than expected, though no less. I will try a slower place. More electricity, perhaps. Too much electricity will require more subjects. Yeah, I think our guy's our own Frankenstein in this universe. We've already been over there. I'm just checking. But yeah, I'm doing good. The weather's finally nice and cool. So I'm actually doing good. Workshop key. More of this. That's hidden. That looks like a hidden area. That is definitely a hidden area. If I haven't looked at the thing, that it does look like a hidden area. All right. Oh, we never looted this dude. Oh, we never even been over here. And another unstable construct. And probably more traps. And exploded. Those unstable constructs are not fun, not gonna lie.
Let's go.
Burning flesh construct. Oh boy. Well, I think our Calvino fella was doing a lot of messed up things here.
Worthen, raw. Let's go. Worthen, raw. Lavaru, Bia.
Gotta get through this fella. And now Loki's nice and rested right beneath the chair.
Lavaru.
Nice, fluffy, and happy. And one of these days I'll figure out the cat cam stuff. Or figuring out how to get that set up.
I'm ready.
Well, with the computer stuff these days, I'm gonna wait until everything works and all that stuff before I look into that. Let's look what's in here first. Okay. Another construct to deal with. And funny enough, that armor that Green Mother's using, Stag Helmet, something like my cipher carried over into Pillars of Eternity 1 to 2. Just thought I'd share that one.
Right.
I am unsurprised there's another trap. And that must be the workshop, maybe? Oh, and speaking of cats, we now have the little kitten Odin in here. As he just sprawled right next to his brother. Showing his little belly for rubs. That's also definitely not a trap. God damn it, can everything not be trapped in here? There we go. Have another rest and hopefully no more traps.
I shall do as you ask.
No, we can't get in there. Oh, not another one.
Yes.
Kalos, could you do me a favor and get rid of that before it explodes on us? It's gonna explode on us anyway. Or not. Nope, we got it.
You're not getting through me.
And this time, we actually beat it this time. Haha.
A voice falls silent.
Durance, you dying is not a surprise anymore.
Let's go.
At this point, it should be expected with Durance dying.
Beyond. Beyond.
Billy kitties are laying right next to each other.
Sure.
Alright. Oh, we have a lot of loot to... Oh my geez. Puffs of pear is still stuck in this helmet. I have a bad feeling about playing with these switches. So, save it first. And let's see what's over here. You hear a faint, reedy voice singing tunelessly. Don't think that's something we're looking for. Oh. Well, for... Swear to God.
Well now, this is testing my endurance.
Yes, Palutena. These traps are getting annoying. Okay. Here, Short clicks around the corner. Excuse me, what are you?
I am free. Galvino, I will eat your heart, old man.
Let's go.
I don't think I remember this at all when I did this.
Let's go. Lavaru.
I no longer sense our
Via.
match.
Seek.
Lava will be on seek. I fear we've lost. Lava will be on seek.
Lavaru.
So Galvino was just keeping this guy down here, huh? For absolutely no reason at all. Alright then.
Huh?
Hot indeed. And we got Fellstroke. I mean, I'll take it. Oh, what the heck does this other switch do? Durance is going to literally die the next turn. What the hell happened, Durance? Jesus. Oh no, not more.
Stun.
I'm not letting you explode this time.
Lavaru. Via. Seek. Lavaru. Via. Seek.
Lava will be on seek.
Ooh, alright.
Yeah? Sure.
I shouldn't be surprised. Wait for everyone to heal up. The amount of traps in this place, let me tell you. More constructs. It's going to pay off when we get to the end of this, though. Guys, you're stuck.
Lava
Lavaru. Via. Seek.
There we go. Yeah, I think we've already been in that room. Yes, we have. And that was a note we just saw in there that we didn't lose.
Lava.
No.
Griff Uligna.
Lavaru. Via. Seek. Let's
And
go.
you. Yep, another unstable over there. Yeah, we don't want that thing to explode on us. As those things that have been exploding on us have been the thing that's been killing us. There we go.
Right.
Alrighty. Another flail, we don't need another key. Wait, I wonder if I can unlock that door earlier. right here? Nope. Alright. Another thing that's probably rigged to explode. Oh, never mind. That's the workshop key. Oh, here we are. Galvino, an elderly man, hunches over a cluttered desk in the back of a workshop. His flesh is pulled tightly around him. Around thin, fragile-looking bones, except around his neck, where it hangs in loose rattles. He turns as you enter, a scowl already chiseled into his lined face.
Back again? I told you. Of course, a fresh fool to replace the last fools. What brings you stomping through my workshop, eh?
Seems like you already know.
Straight to business, no nonsense. We appreciate that, don't we?
Anything for a breather from your endless yammering.
Something I was talking about earlier, Devil of Karak. I fancy this one already.
Hear that, Timora? Another who would tolerate your barbs and insults.
Wait, say nothing.
But you come seeking the White Forge, like they all do. Boys with smooth cheeks and wild dreams. Girls with bright ribbons tied next to their scabbards. Old men and women, too, seeking a final blaze of glory before they're snuffed out for another turn at the wheel. Sound familiar?
You've said this all before, I take it.
I have this conversation with every pig-headed swashbuckler those Postanagos and stalwarts send here. Go see Galvino, they say. Surely he'll help you.
Must have slipped their minds what a busy and important fellow you are.
I should have let them stone you. Would have silenced your endless rattling forever.
Then you'd have naught but those frostbitten inbreds for company.
Guess this is what if Aloth and Islamir were two separate people. Come on now. I sound nothing like either of them. Meister Galvino, I would really appreciate your help, please.
Of course you would. What would anyone here do without me? Sientere. It has been a long time since anyone addressed me so. The villagers and their adventurers hammer and pry at the battery as if they were laying siege to some moldering lord's keep. But those stones were laid by some of the finest builders ever to have lived, disciples of Abidan in the truest sense. They will not fall by the whims of any kith. And the door itself, it is infused with living essence.
The dwarves themselves must have had a way of getting in.
Perfetto! This is the crux of the matter. The Pargrunen of Durgan's battery perished within their own keep, victims of a violent disagreement among their own commandants. Surely in the village you have heard stories, no? Disappearing caravans, tracks in the snow, screams from the high towers. The work of spirits still trapped in the battery, and a testament to those impenetrable walls. But the door of the keep, the one the Pargrunen filled with essence, it was made to listen, to recognize its masters.
I sense a catch.
Traditional Aptapo cultures revolved around language. Words revealed who they were and where they were from. That is why you need a Kantek.
What's a cantic?
Some liken it to a poem, others to an anthem. In reality, it is more than either. A Kantek is a statement of purpose, a declaration of identity. Each is unique to its stronghold.
Seal your door with keywords any liar can talk his way through. There's nothing built in words that won't break when the slightest stress is applied.
Thus, to enter a fortress like Durgan's battery, you would stand at the gate and recite its Kantek.
Thank you for sharing. That's very interesting. Honestly, if I was in the same position, I would probably say the same thing.
Verus. A shame the Postanagos here cannot appreciate such elegance. To learn the Kantek, you must speak with one of the dwarves of Durgan's battery. A shame they are all dead, no?
I mean, good thing I'm a watcher.
But no doubt their souls live on in one or two of the villagers of Stalwart, like fine wine poured into a cheap pot. But to identify them, that is the first problem. You would need the skills of an animancer.
Oh, good thing I'm a watcher. The golem swivels her head sharply towards you. Her mask-off face and the glass eyes behind it betray no emotion. But it seems as if she's watching you carefully, watching the watcher.
A watcher? Diverus? If this is true, then you could find a sole descendant from Durgan's battery, no question. But the greater difficulty remains. You would have to learn the Cantic from the dormant soul. And to do that, you would have to awaken it.
Awaken someone? How would I do that?
An awakening is merely the jolting of a dormant soul into consciousness.
Also more of our character about their awakening on this path.
When such things happen normally, it is because something has reminded the subject of a past life, often violently so.
Ayla flinches.
Thus, to awaken one of the former dwarves of Durgan's battery, you will need to address that soul, and preferably by name. But show some care. When you examine these souls, whatever it is you watchers do, you may see images, memories. These are moments of special import. What you see will tell you much about the person, and perhaps the condition in which they awaken. Awaken them from a traumatic memory, and who knows? Maybe they awaken thirsty for blood. Or maybe you awaken someone else.
Aye, and who knows? Could be there's a soul or two could use a good whipping up.
Here, this has been tuned to the Aeon of Durgan's battery. Use it near the villagers, and it should tell you if one has a soul old enough to have come from the battery.
But this awakening would be permanent, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes. Whoever you awaken will live with the memories and the personality of a past life. Maybe peacefully, maybe not. That is why you must pay attention to the soul you would awaken, no? It is a monumental thing to impose on another, but these are the very people who wish to rediscover the White Forge, Verus?
Cantic's all I need.
Who can say? None have yet opened Durgan's battery. But the ones that came before you, I think they got close. You may wish to find them and see what they discovered.
Found what's left of them, a journal on a tile.
Most interesting. They spent many days at the battery door. This looks like something that once belonged there.
I see. Thank you for your help. He dismisses a thought with a wave of a hand.
It is a pleasure to have such a courteous guest for a change. A shame you must dirty your boots in Stalwart.
Your bots have been killing me non-stop in here, buddy. Or your vessels, I should say.
I'm going with her.
You? Go to Stalwart? Is this your macabre sense of humor, or has something gone to rust in that beautiful head I crafted?
No one will bother me while I'm with her. Besides, I can help her find people in Stalwart.
You haven't been to Stalwart in 13 years.
Oh,
and
hey,
this
man.
watcher sees souls. What help could you be? Besides, I have need of you here. You owe whatever remains of your wicked life to
that's
me.
a high number. 872. One moment, Lament. Let me go put that number in. Hope your day is going well, Lament. Go. Let me go ahead and quickly showcase that one in studio mode. Ooh, I wisp in kitties. Oh, the kitties are resting right now. There we go. I'll go ahead and bring it back. There we go. Gollum says nothing, but her essence smolders, resentment rising from her shimmering waves. She swivels her head back to you. What's the story between you two?
This charming specimen is a convicted murderer. The Devil of Carrick, she's called.
Mighty fine of you to start with my good qualities, and you wonder why we don't get more visitors.
Killed over a dozen people before they finally caught up to her in Stalwart. Perfect company for lonely camps and mountain passes, no?
Hey, I know how to start a campfire.
The only reason she's not a frozen corpse is because I convinced the old mayor to let me try an experiment.
You put a person's soul into a metal's body?
Into a work of art! Look at this! Craftsmanship worthy of a jeweler. Fully articulated joints, capable of grasping a pen and writing her own name.
And of crushing your throat.
Show me another smith anywhere in the Deerwood who is capable of such delicacy and precision. She is a masterpiece.
Why did you build her?
Why build a fortress or a village or anything? To make something that keeps, that... It was the early days of the legacy. My peers in the colleges of Animancy were filling the hollow bone
Also,
with the souls of animals.
we also get the Devil of Karak as our companion. You're right, by comparison, this sounds perfectly sane.
I thought there was a better way.
One with a plum academy job back in Salona. Don't forget that part.
Ah, now we come to the truth. Reputation is everything in the Republic, and their reputation is built on success. Why is she called the Devil of Karak?
She committed her first crime in the village of Karak. Burned a family alive in their home. Did the same thing in half a dozen other villages, but the name stuck.
I take it your experiment didn't go so well with the village.
Here we go.
They were going to stone her anyway. Why not allow her to be put to some useful purpose?
My life's ambition. To serve somebody's useful purpose.
Better than no purpose at all.
I approached Mayor Sinahiod and begged. He saw the potential and allowed me the privilege of attempting my little experiment. Then, I accomplished what few animancers have even dreamed of. No academic support, no patron. Just me in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, now you got them all wound up.
I transferred a fully intact soul from a living subject to a fabricated body. She retained her personalities, her memories, all of it. Yet the villagers saw only a stolen corpse.
Aren't you afraid she'll murder you?
She may be mad, but she's no fool. She wouldn't survive long on her own. If the villagers didn't send a hunting party after her, the elements would claim her. Her joints and mechanisms require maintenance, and she cannot perform all of it herself.
See, he's reminding me. In case I get any bright ideas.
That's all I wanted to know.
She's a fine specimen, her personality notwithstanding.
I'd like her to travel with me.
Quay? No, you don't know what you ask. This woman, the Devil of Karak, she was a notorious murderer, burned people alive all over the region. Besides, she works for me. After all, I am the one who preserved her.
Let me parade her around town. Letting me parade her around town. It'll infuriate those villagers. You'd like that, wouldn't you?
So you get use of the Devil's services, and I get the satisfaction of knowing those stiffnecks are sweating through their small clothes, eh? It's a deal.
Fine price for a blacksmith striker. Suppose I should be flattered.
And there you have it, a bargain.
And now, let me see. We're going to probably take... Pelagina's fine, but I might dismiss
I
Grieving
will
Mother
wait in the place of your strength.
right
A
now.
moment. You are going back to Stalwart, yes? Perhaps you could do me a favor.
Tell me about this favor.
There is a man in the village named Grinde, the head fisherman. The rest of Stalwart kisses his feet because he fills their stinking blades with speckleback. But I know he's not as virtuous as he seems.
What exactly do you want me to do to him?
Humiliate him, of course. Show his neighbors what he truly is, and let him live with the disgrace. He's always been a ripple sponge addict.
Do a little
Just
Odin.
got good at hiding it once his sainted sister died and left him in charge of the fishery. But he keeps a stash in the fishery, sneaks in at night when the others have gone home, and emerges sluggish and red-eyed a few hours later. I want you to expose him. Go to the fishery after
And I
dark
got
when
kitty
it's
aggro,
empty.
so one moment,
Find
Calvino.
his ripple sponge and show it to Renengild.
Right? And we're back. Seems like you have an history with Kinneard.
That self-righteous meddler engineered my eviction from the village. He turned them all against me. Now I want him to feel the scorn of those mush-brained imbeciles.
I see.
Do not answer me now. But when you return to that festering eyesore and smell the stink of fish that hangs in the air, consider what I've said. Your misgivings collect like grime on a doorstep. But think, if this green day's
Oh, using my honesty against me,
does
huh?
he not deserve to be exposed? But be sure to approach the fishery by night, when it's empty. They will give you no end of trouble if they see you stealing during the day.
What were those constructs up and killing your workshop?
Other projects, they are none of your concern.
The villagers don't trust you. Do those contracts have something to do with it?
For years, I've been trying to create another like the Devil of Carrick. Yet those post-Enagos in Starworld destroyed my machinery. Now, I can only create these broken, mindless things. The Devil remains my most perfect creation.
Wait, where have you found the souls to create these other golems?
Smugglers, slavers, fugitives. The kind of riffraff that pass this way. Rarely missed, and good work to keep my little devil busy.
Why do you need more golems?
I can't present the Devil of Carrick to the academies, can I? A mad woman and a murderer? No. I need to bring a success to the republics.
I've heard enough. Farewell. Alright, I gotta level up. A little bit to that. And more survival. Yeah, we're gonna have more spells. Ayla's got a level. Let me see. Probably Bitter Mooring, which is a freezing ray. I think we'll go with Blast of Frost. That has been screwing us over in the fights out there. Bonus 3rd level. There we are. Now let's level up Carrick. And that's our new golem. Backstab, obviously. And they are actually rogue. They actually have all the different classes. For example, whatchamacallit? We had another person we got last stream. They are actually... whatchamacallit? It's dirty fighting. Very nice. Crippling strike, though. They are actually a barbarian. We haven't toyed with them yet, but still. Shadowing Beyond. Allow the character templates turn invisible. Okay, that's fine. Stealth. There we go. For post. Yeah, I think that's actually good, actually. More level up to do. I can grab, hold on. Modal, no. Envenom Strike. Probably Envenom Strike for you, actually. Reckless Assault, Persistent Distraction. Actually, Adept Evasion would probably keep you alive, actually. Let me see what else we give you. Bloody Slaughter. Yep, definitely that one. Piercing Strike, let's see. Withering Strike, no. I think actually Dirty Fighting. Vicious Fighting. There we are. And that's our new rogue. 100 per encounter. remind me, you probably need a decent weapon. Hold on. Let me give you something to use. Now we're just doing the boring part. Oh, actually, you know, that's actually even better for you. There we are. Alright. Well, let's go take everything else in here while we're in here. I guess we can't take everything else in here. Alright, so we're gonna go finish up this dungeon, and finish up the dungeon while we're in here. And to see what's in that room down here, and I think that's where I'm probably gonna call it for the night. And then I'm gonna see who to raid, and then I gotta get ready to cook up some dinner. So we're gonna see what's hiding left in this dungeon, and go from there. Hopefully without any more constructs. Ha! Your money or your life, friend. Raise your hands, Stoic. Got a little lost, did we? There's a toll on these roads. Bro, 500 copper and you'll have a new set of nostrils to breathe through. Hey, Anoe. Wow, it's late out there for you. I've come to help you. You're free of this place. Free? What are you on about? You're in a cell. Look around you. A philosopher, is it? All of us are trapped within cages of our iniquity. I'll have none of that. Just look at yourself. Doing good, doing good. You're a broken machine. You have some peculiar insults, I have to say. Even so, you'll regret those words. Can't have people saying I've gone soft, have I? Construct suddenly lifts sideways, arms akimbo.
Stop! You violated the law. Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence. Your stolen goods are now forfeit.
But yeah, doing well, just about finishing up for the night. How you doing, Anoe? Huh, that's odd. I swear I had my knife. I've always been good with knives. Where are my hands? Where am I? What is happening? Alright then. We're gonna have to talk to Galvina about this. And they exploded. Alright. Talk to Galvino, and then I think we'll finish it up there. And then next stream, we're going to go back to town, finish up some of these side quests, because that's actually all we have left to do before, and then Durgan's Battery is just this whole quest line. The DLC is fairly short in comparison to its second counterpart. Ooh. I think I've seen that on my wish list.
The devil has not scorched you yet, eh? Perfetto.
Want to know about the expeditions that came before it. Curse crackers for whom the bell tolls. Gameplay is smooth. Yeah, that has been on my wish list.
But there is little to tell. They never gave their names. But they seem to know more about the battle.
Wait, we've already talked about this.
Well, something else?
No, we're done with that. I thought we were gonna get some lore on that. Okay, we can skip that. That is awesome. Anoe. But first, before we do finish, let's talk to our robot friend. The black marbles of her eyes scrape against her sockets as she looked. What was your life like before the Saints War? Leia, let's open up with our first conversation with that.
There weren't much to say about it. By my reckoning, that means it was pretty good. Ma was a trapper, taught me to set snares and dress game. Dad was a tinker. I never had his patience, but it were fun to watch him work. My brothers and sister, they was good folk too. Part of me's glad they ain't here to see me now.
Galvino said you'd murdered several people before he transferred you.
Effigy's eyes, that man loved to talk.
Tell me why you killed those people.
If it's sane and logical reasoning you're wanting, you're gonna be disappointed. Ain't no sense in any of it.
Maybe I believe there's something good in you.
Mayhap you've heard of Coldmorn. Was a quiet, forgettable patch of the woods. Till a pack of rabid clodhoppers set it afire.
That was the start of the purges. Dear Woodens killing their own.
You're upset. Wow, Alyssa, I don't think we should be just saying that.
A farmer on the other side of the mountains woke up one day with his head all aflame and took it for the gibbering speech of his god. And so did a few thousand of his countrymen. So when he tired of Vorlus fields and marched west, a horde of armed Hicks followed.
Ooh. There's priest dialogue here. But after everything going on, Alyssa's feeling, blind obedience to any god is foolish.
Careful. Wouldn't want your god to hear you spouting heresy. But plenty were willing to follow Weidwin on his blazing crusade, celebrated his coup and raid Ceres by invading the Deerwood.
Kinda sad they didn't include the Barroth voice line, but okay.
Most of his forces headed north to Helgot Citadel, but a lucky few thousand ventured through the mountains. Through Cold Morn. We let him pass.
You were from Cold Morn? When I heard what happened out there after the war, I couldn't believe my ears.
Fine line between couldn't and wouldn't.
Dear Woodens aren't forgetful sort. You must have known that wouldn't end well.
Maybe not, but the Raid Sarens had us clean beat in numbers. Even bumpkins like us figured that. Just look at Mercy Vale. They fought back, and now there ain't one stone standing atop another in the whole village. Besides, we asked the Duke for help. Told him Weidwin's troops was coming through the mountains. Seems he had better uses for his soldiers. So we let Weidwin's soldiers pass. Left him for the Duke to wrangle on his own terms.
So Cold Morn was purged in retaliation.
Was after the Godhammer made a fine grid out of Weidwin, when Deerwoodens were running on rage and looking for something to burn. They came at dark, hundreds of folk. Every one of them mourning someone lost in the war. Must have decided it was our duty to escort their dead back to the wheel. They didn't light their torches till they had us surrounded. Time we saw 'em, there was a ring of fire closing around us.
I could make a very bad Johnny Cash joke, but I won't.
I woke. Ran to the window. Whole village were a maze of flames. Couldn't see nothing for the smoke. And the screams. Most ran for the streets. Got caught by the mob. Others hid, let their houses burn down around them.
I'm so sorry, that's terrible.
You're the only person in the Deerwood who thinks so. Me, I'm surprised the Duke didn't make our massacre a festival day.
But what does that have to do with your crimes?
Hunting down the men and women what took part. Thought that much was clear.
But you only killed the people who attacked Coldmore, right?
Sure.
I guess that's no.
You want me to tell you straight? I found the men and women what destroyed my village, and I burned their houses down around them. Sometimes they was alone, and sometimes they wasn't.
What exactly did you hope to accomplish?
It were a mob that destroyed our village. But it was just one man that burned my family's house. Kept hoping I'd get to him as I was working my way through the rest of those maggots. No matter now, I suppose.
Why did you want to come with me?
Stalwart's great this time of year. Barroth spells in bloom for a good 5 days, and the mountain squall actually blows the fish stench away from town. Better than staying at Galvino's, anyway.
Well, we're at Galvino's. I've lived with secrets long enough to know when someone's hiding something. I get the feeling you're not welcome in Stalwart.
I got a reputation. People in these little villages ain't the most open-minded.
Did you murder someone there?
Not yet.
Right, I'm supposed to believe you came all the way to Stalwart 13 years ago to enjoy the scenery.
Believe what you want. I killed a lot of folk, but none of them was in Stalwart.
I'd rather discuss another matter. You and Galvino have an unusual relationship.
Only kind to have with someone like him.
You resent him.
No other way to feel about the man who flayed my living soul.
How long have you two known each other?
Around about 13 years. Too long, you ask me.
13? Okay. He claimed he made you.
He'd spread butter on bread and claim he made something. Never been accused of modesty, that man. He managed to stuff my soul into this heap of bronze, true enough. Maybe that makes him a genius. Also makes him a son of a bitch.
You ever consider murdering him?
Every day. Just kept putting it off. It's not like either of us was going anywhere.
What exactly did you do for him?
Looked after his tools, cleaned the workshop, swung the sledgehammer. Oh, and snatched up travelers for his soul tinkering.
Those other golems, you mean?
But don't you worry. They were all bad folk.
Thank you for telling me.
Just so you know, you got a real professional working for you.
And that's all. Alright, well, and now let's get out of here so we can actually have a nice stream save. And that's where I'll go ahead and call the stream tonight, though. I'm gonna go see who's on, though. But on that note, though, while we're getting ready, thank you, Guardsman. The only Guardsman for the raid earlier. And thank you, Catastrea, for the raid, too. Hope you guys had a good Helldivers session, and if you guys haven't already followed them, I highly suggest you do. It was actually a good collab watching those two play. Alright, on that note, though, I'm going to return on Monday, and for Thursday next week, since I have an appointment coming up on that day, it's going to at least put a delay on the stream, so it's going to be starting at the same time. It's not going to be starting at 4 o'clock, it's going to be starting at 6 o'clock on Thursday, sadly. So, just a heads up for Thursday next week. I won't have any early stream for that one. So, on the note, though, night, everyone. Have a good night, and take care of yourselves, hydrate, and especially with this heat, stay cool and try to not get burnt out by it. Take care, everyone. I'll go see who is on to raid, and until then, see you next time. We'll pick this up on Monday.